Hello and namaste to all of you. This is Javin Chalu Singh from Department of Physiotherapy and Diagnosis. In previous lectures, we discussed about thiamine and riboflavin. So, today we'll be discussing about niacin. So, niacin and nicotinic acid are the synonyms, and these are also called as pellagra. So, preventing factor for Goldenberg. And the term nicotinic acid, it should not be confused with nicotine. So nicotinic acid is a vitamin, but nicotine is the potent poison from tobacco. So niacinamide is the active form of vitamin which is present in tissues, and Warburg elucidated the structure of NAD plus and Alexander Todd demonstrated its function. So it was originally named as coenzyme 1 and which was later designed as DPN diphosphopyridine nucleotide and was finally in 1965 as NAD+. Niacin is a pyridine 3 carboxylic acid and niacinamide is the acid amide. So in NAD plus or NADP plus, the reactive site is the carbon atom 4 and the nitrogen atom is nicotinamide ring. So the coenzyme is bound to the apoenzyme. So now what is a coenzyme form of niacin? So niacin is converted to its coenzyme form with nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, which is NAD plus, and nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate, which is NAD plus. So the niacin is attached to a ribose phosphate to form a mononucleotide, and it is then attached to AMP to form dinucleotide. Now the nitrogen atom of niacinamide contains one positive charge and the structure is abbreviated as NAD plus. So the positive sign shows, uh, and in this case of NADP plus, one more phosphoric acid is attached to the ribose of the AMP. So one hydrogen atom and one electron is there. So in oxidized form, nitrogen of the nicotinamide residue has a positive charge and hence the oxidized form of coenzyme is usually written as NAD plus, and in the process of reduction, NAD plus accepts one hydrogen atom fully and the other hydrogen is ionized. So only electron is accepted. So thus NAD plus accepts hydrogen atom and one electron to form NADH and hydrogen atom H plus is released. So into the surrounding medium. So during the oxidation of NADH, the reaction is reversed. Now NAD plus dependent enzymes are there. So there are so many and that are exhaustive listing. So you should not go into that. So one NADH molecule is oxidized in the respiratory chain to generate 2.5 ATPs. But NADPH is used most exclusively for reductive biosynthetic reactions. Now NADPH dependent reactions. So the NADPH generating reactions are shown. So a few examples uh, of some enzymes, they can use their NAD plus or NADP as coenzymes. So example is your glutamate dehydrogenase. So in addition to this coenzyme role, NAD plus is the source of ADP ribose for the ADP ribosylation of protein and poly-ADP ribosylation of nucleoproteins. So niacin deficiency. So in case of pellagra, deficiency of niacin will lead to clinical condition called pellagra. And pellagra is an Italian word which means rough skin. So pellagra is basically caused by the deficiency of tryptophan as well. And as niacin, pellagra is seen more in women, and this may be because tryptophan metabolism is inhibited by estrogen metabolites, and the symptoms of pellagra are dermatitis, which is in early stages, which bright red edema occurs, especially in feet, ankles, and face, and increased pigmentation around the neck is known as Casel's necklace, and the dermatitis is precipitated by exposure to sunlight. So diarrhea. So diarrhea may be mild or severe with loss, blood loss and mucus. So this may be due to weight loss, nausea, vomiting, which may also be present. Now, dementia is frequently seen in chronic cases. So, delirium is most acute in pellagra. So, irritability, inability to concentrate, and poor memory, and more common in mild cases. So, ataxia and spasticity are also seen. So, niacin is synthesized from tryptophan. So, for quinolinate phosphoribosyl transferase is the rate limiting enzyme in conversion of niacin to NAD+, and about 60 mg of tryptophan is equivalent to 1 mg of niacin. So there are various causes of niacin deficiency. So dietary deficiency of tryptophan. So pellagra is seen among the people who have staple diet in maize, and in maize, niacin is present, but it is in a bound form or is unavailable. So pellagra is also seen when staple diet is sorghum, that is jowar or guinea corn. And in central western India, sorghum contains leucine in high quantities. So leucine inhibits the QPRT enzyme, and so niacin cannot be converted to NAD+. Now there is deficient synthesis. So kynurenase, which is an important enzyme in the pathway of tryptophan, is pyridoxal phosphate dependent. So conversion of tryptophan to niacin is also possible in pyridoxal deficiency. Next is your isoniazid, which is an antituberculous drug which inhibits pyridoxal phosphate formation, and hence there is block in conversion of tryptophan to NAD. Next is your heart nerves disease. So tryptophan absorption from intestine is defective in its congenital disease. So moreover, tryptophan is excreted in urine in large quantities, and this leads to lack of tryptophan and consequently deficiency of nicotinamide. So next is your carcinoid syndrome. So the tumor utilizes major portion of available tryptophan for synthesis of serotonin. So tryptophan is unavailable. Now, what are the dietary sources of niacin? So the richest natural source of niacin are dry yeast, rice, polishing, liver, peanut, whole cereals, legumes, wheat, meat, and fish. So about half of the requirement is met by conversion of tryptophan to niacin, and about 60 mg of tryptophan will yield 1 mg of niacin. Now, what is the RDA? So normal requirement is 20 mg per day, and during lactation, additional 5 mg is required. So what is the therapeutic use of niacin? So nicotinic acid, it inhibits the flux of free fatty acids from adipose tissue. So acetyl-CoA pool is reduced, and hence serum cholesterol is lowered. So in high doses, niacin is useful to reduce LPA levels. Now, toxicity of niacin. Nicotinic acid, when given orally or parenterally, it produces a transient vasodilation of the cutaneous vessels and histamine release. So the reaction is accompanied by itching, burning, and tingling. So intake of nicotinic acid is excess in 50 mg per day and may lead to liver damage. So this is all about niacin. So further about vitamins we'll be discussing in next section. And if you have any doubts regarding the present ones, you can contact me. Until then, take care and goodbye.